In the fascinating world of coin collecting, certain coins hold a special place because of their history, design, rarity, and the stories they tell about the time in which they were minted. Today, we are going to dive deep into the world of the top 3 $1 same year, different condition, most talked about coins of the modern era, the first up the 1979 United States $1 coin, and explore what makes it so special, particularly in very fine condition. The $1,979 coin, often referred to as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, marked an important moment in American numismatic history. This coin was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, a legendary social reformer and women's rights activist. The coin was also the first small-size dollar coin produced by the United States Mint, replacing the larger Eisenhower dollar, which had been unpopular in daily use due to its size and weight. The introduction of the Susan B. Anthony dollar was an effort to create a coin that was easier to carry, more practical for vending machines, and more convenient for everyday transactions. However, despite these intentions, the coin faced some challenges, including being frequently mistaken for a quarter due to its similar size and reeded edge, which made it less popular with the public. But for collectors, this coin carries a rich history and a fascinating backstory that makes it a centerpiece for many numismatic enthusiasts. When we talk about the most expensive 1979 $1 coin, we are usually referring to certain varieties and conditions that make these coins stand out from the millions of others struck in that year. The year 1979 saw the production of Susan B. Anthony dollars at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia coins are marked with no mint mark. Denver coins carry a small d, and San Francisco coins carry an S. What is particularly exciting about 1979 is that there are several distinct varieties, including the Type 1 and Type 2 mint mark varieties from San Francisco. The Type 1 features a filled S mint mark, while the Type 2 has a clearer, more defined S mint mark. The Type 2 variety is significantly scarcer and thus more valuable to collectors, especially in high grades. For a coin to be considered very fine, it must show moderate wear, with major details still clear and visible, though some of the finer details will have been worn smooth from circulation. A very fine $1,979 coin is not as rare as a mint state example, but certain varieties can still command strong prices at auction, particularly when demand is high and the coin has attractive original surfaces. One of the key reasons why a $1,979 coin in very fine condition can be valuable is its historical significance as the first small dollar coin and its connection to Susan B. Anthony. Collectors love coins that represent turning points in U.S. coinage history, and this coin was a bold experiment by the Mint. Additionally, collectors often seek to build complete sets, including every date, mint mark, and variety, which means they will pay a premium for coins that help them fill a missing spot in their collection. Very fine coins are especially popular among collectors who enjoy circulated coinage because they are affordable compared to uncirculated examples, yet still show strong detail and character. For some, a very fine coin feels more authentic because it has actually been used in commerce and has a story to tell. The market value of a $1,979 coin in very fine condition can vary based on its variety and mint mark. Common Philadelphia and Denver mint coins in very fine condition are usually worth slightly more than face value, but the San Francisco Type 2 proof coins, or circulation strikes, can be much more expensive, even in circulated condition. Some rare varieties, such as coins with dramatic minting errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong planchet errors, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. These error coins are extremely rare, and when they appear in very fine condition, they attract fierce bidding from collectors who want something unique and historically significant. Some collectors also look for coins with beautiful natural toning, which can enhance the visual appeal and increase the coin's value. Even more, understanding the market for these coins also requires us to consider the grading process. The grade of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining its value. Professional grading services like PeaceGS and NGC use a 70-point scale to evaluate coins, with very fine coins typically grading between VF 20, and VF 35. A VF 20 coin will have moderate wear, with all major details visible but some of the high points worn flat. A VF 35 coin, on the other hand, will have only light to moderate wear, with nearly full detail remaining. Collectors who specialize in circulated coins often seek the higher end of the very fine range because those coins show more detail and are more attractive overall. When a $1,979 coin in very fine condition is certified by a grading service, it gives buyers confidence that they're getting a genuine coin and not a counterfeit or altered piece, which is particularly important for expensive varieties or errors. Auction results can provide some insight into how much collectors are willing to pay for these coins. While most $1,979 coins sell for a few dollars each in very fine condition, some rare varieties have sold for hundreds of dollars, especially when they are part of a match set or when they have exceptional eye appeal. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with strong, original surfaces and attractive color, and they will bid aggressively to win coins that meet their exact standards. The most expensive $1,979 coins ever sold have been rare errors or coins in superb condition, but even very fine examples can surprise collectors with how high they can go when two or more bidders are determined to win. When you hold a $1,979 coin in very fine condition, you are holding a piece of American history that represents a time of change and progress. The coin honors Susan B. Anthony, a pioneer for women's rights who fought tirelessly for women's suffrage, helping pave the way for the passage of the 19th Amendment. Having her portrait on the dollar coin was a powerful statement and an important step toward recognizing the contributions of women in American society. For many collectors, owning a $1,979 coin is not just about its value in dollars and cents. It is about preserving a symbol of equality and progress. This emotional connection is part of what drives demand and keeps the market strong for these coins. In conclusion, the 1979 United States $1 coin in very fine condition may seem like an ordinary piece of change at first glance, but its historical significance, interesting varieties, and potential value make it a coin worth learning about and collecting. Whether you are just starting your coin collection or you are a seasoned numismatist, the $1,979 coin offers an affordable and meaningful way to connect with American history. And if you happen to come across a rare variety or error in your pocket change or coin collection, you might just have a hidden treasure that could be worth much more than face value. So the next time you see a Susan B. Anthony dollar, take a closer look. You never know what fascinating story it might tell, or how much it might be worth to the right collector. The next up, the 1979 $1 coin, is a piece of American history that has fascinated collectors for decades. Known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, it was the first small-sized dollar coin to be struck by the United States Mint and the first coin to feature a real woman who was not a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty. While millions were minted, there are certain $1,979 that stand out, not just for their design or their connection to Susan B. Anthony, but because of their rarity, their condition, and the prices they command today. Even a coin in dirty or circulated condition can surprise you with its value if it has the right mint mark, variety, or error. In this video, we will explore the story of the most expensive 1979 $1 coin in dirty condition, why collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a coin that may look ordinary to the untrained eye, and what makes this piece so historically significant. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced in 1979 to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar that had been in circulation since 1971. The goal was to make a dollar coin that was more practical to use, one that could easily fit into cash registers and vending machines. The coin was much smaller, about the size of quarter, and featured Susan B. Anthony's portrait on the obverse and an image of the Apollo 11 moon landing on the reverse, a design carried over from the Eisenhower dollar. While the ideas sounded good, the public didn't respond well to the new coin. Many people confused it with the quarter because of its size and color. As a result, the coin was unpopular and saw limited use, making some varieties harder to find today. Among the $1,979 The most expensive ones usually come from special varieties or minting errors. There are coins struck in Philadelphia with a clear, wide-rim design that are rare, as well as proof coins from San Francisco with special Type 2 mint marks that are sought after by collectors. But when we talk about dirty or circulated condition coins that still fetch high prices, we're usually talking about coins with striking errors, double dies, or off-center strikes. These are coins that accidentally came out of the mint with mistakes, making them unique and highly collectible. Even if they're scratched, worn, or covered with dirt, their rarity can push their price into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Imagine finding a 1979 $1 coin that has been sitting in a jar for decades, covered in dust and fingerprints, with signs of heavy circulation, and then discovering that it is an ultra-rare variety. This is what makes coin collecting exciting. A dirty coin that looks worthless could actually be one of the rare, wide-rim Philadelphia issues, or a coin with a dramatic mint error that was never meant to leave the U.S. Mint. Collectors love these discoveries because they represent history frozen in time. Every nick, every scratch, and every mark tells a story of where that coin has been, how it was spent, and how it survived long enough to be discovered by a collector. The most expensive $1,979 coin ever sold in dirty condition was still valuable because of what it represented, not how shiny it looked. Serious collectors and auction houses will pay attention to details such as the size of the rim, the clarity of the mint mark, and whether there are signs of a double strike or off-center strike. When one of these coins comes to market, especially with a rare error, it can fetch astonishing prices even if it is not in mint state. Some have sold for thousands of dollars despite being in what grading services call very fine or extremely fine condition, which means they've seen a lot of circulation but still retain their key design details. Auction stories add another layer of excitement to these coins. Imagine being in a room or watching online when a dirty $1,979 coin crosses the auction block. The auctioneer starts the bidding low, and suddenly collectors from around the country jump in, driving the price higher and higher. You watch as a coin that might look like pocket change to most people ends up selling for more than a month's salary. This is the magic of numismatics, the study and collection of coins where rarity and demand matter far more than appearance. If you own a $1,979 coin, it is always worth checking it carefully. Look for the P mint mark for Philadelphia, the D for Denver, or the S for San Francisco, and research whether your coin has the narrow rim or the wide rim variety. Even in dirty condition, a wide rim variety from Philadelphia is more valuable than the common narrow rim coin. Similarly, proof coins from San Francisco with the clearest mint mark, known as Type 2, are rare and sought after. And of course, keep an eye out for errors, things like double dies, where the lettering looks doubled, or off-center strikes where part of the design is missing because the coin was not properly aligned during minting. Dirty coins may not be as pretty as freshly minted ones, but in the world of coin collecting, originality is key. Some collectors even prefer coins that have not been cleaned because cleaning can damage the surface and lower the value. A naturally aged coin tells an honest story of its life in circulation, and this can make it more appealing to serious collectors. If you find a dirty $1,979 coin, resist the urge to polish it instead. Get it graded by a professional coin grading service to find out if it is rare and valuable in its current state. In conclusion, the most expensive 1979 $1 coin in dirty condition is a reminder that value is not always about shine and perfection. It is about rarity, history, and the unique story behind the coin. Whether it's a wide rim variety, a proof coin with a special mint mark, or a rare minting error, these coins can command prices that surprise even experienced collectors. So next time you come across an old, dirty Susan B. Anthony dollar, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. The next up, a 1979 $1 coin, is one of the most fascinating pieces in American numismatics. Not because of its age, but because of its unique place in history and the unexpected surprises it continues to bring collectors. When most people think of a $1 coin, they might imagine the old Morgan dollars or peace dollars that are large and heavy, but the $1,979 is very different. This was the first year that the United States Mint introduced the small-sized $1 coin featuring Susan B. Anthony, the famous suffragist and champion of women's rights. Its introduction marked a major change in American currency, aiming to replace the $1 bill with a coin that was more durable and cost-effective to produce. However, the coin faced mixed reception from the public. Many people found it confusing because its size and color were very similar to the quarter, which led to mistakes in daily transactions. Still, despite its rocky start, the $1,979 has become a popular collectible today, and some examples, especially rare varieties and those in exceptional condition, have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. When you look at the $1,979 coin in fine condition, you might not immediately think it's valuable. Fine condition means that the coin has seen some circulation and wear, but still has visible details on Susan B. Anthony's portrait and the eagle on the reverse. For collectors, fine condition is not the highest grade, but even in this state, certain varieties of the $1,979 are extremely desirable. The most famous variety is the 1979 P wide rim, also known as the near-date variety. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and its design shows the date position closer to the rim of the coin compared to the more common narrow rim version. This subtle difference might seem minor, but coin collectors are passionate about details like this. Because the wide rim variety was produced in smaller numbers, it is far scarcer today, making it one of the key coins for anyone trying to complete a Susan B. Anthony dollar set. Collectors often spend years searching for a well-preserved 1979 P wide rim dollar in higher grades, but even coins in fine condition can command a premium. The excitement around this variety has only grown over time as more people learn about its rarity. Auction houses have reported strong bidding whenever one of these coins comes up for sale, with prices far exceeding face value. While most circulated examples might sell for a modest premium, those that are certified and authenticated by professional grading companies can bring significantly more. Grading plays a huge role in determining the coin's final value, and collectors are willing to pay extra for coins that have been verified as genuine and assigned a grade by trusted services like PCGS or NGC. But the $1979 story doesn't end with the wide rim variety. There are also other rare finds from this year that can make a coin valuable even if it is not in perfect mint state. For example, certain $1,979 have dramatic mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins that were struck on the wrong planchet. These mint errors are extremely collectible because they are one-of-a-kind accidents that occurred during production. A $1,979 struck on a copper-nickel planchet mint for a quarter or struck with multiple errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, even in circulated condition. These coins are like little pieces of minting history that escaped into the wild, and collectors love the thrill of finding one. Another aspect that makes the $1,979 so intriguing is its symbolism. Susan B. Anthony was the first real woman, not a fictional figure, to appear on a circulating U.S. coin. Her portrait on the obverse honors her lifelong work to secure the right for women to vote, which was achieved with the 19th Amendment in 1920. This coin was meant to celebrate progress and equality, and owning one feels like holding a small piece of that history in your hand. Collectors appreciate not only the coin's potential monetary value, but also the story it tells about American culture and change during the late 20th century. Fine condition coins still carry this history, and because they were used in daily commerce, they may have passed through countless hands, vending machines, or bank transactions before ending up in a collection. Each scratch or mark might tell a story about where the coin has been, and that human connection adds to its charm. While pristine, uncirculated examples are certainly more expensive, there is something special about a coin that actually circulated and fulfilled its purpose as money in recent years. Interest in the Susan B. Anthony dollar has grown thanks to social media and YouTube channels that educate people about rare coins. Videos about the most valuable $1,979 often go viral because viewers are amazed that a coin they might still have in a jar at home could be worth far more than $1. This has encouraged more people to start checking their change and looking for hidden treasures, which in turn has made these coins harder to find on the market. Dealers and collectors alike have noticed increased demand, pushing prices upward for all varieties, especially for those in collectible condition. When discussing the most expensive $1,979 coin in fine condition, it's important to remember that rarity and demand are what truly drive value. A common 1979 P or 1979 D dollar without any special variety might only be worth a small premium over face value. But the wide rim variety, or any coin with a notable mint error, can sell for a significant sum even with visible wear. Some examples have been known to reach hundreds of dollars in auction settings. And if a coin is particularly rare or has a dramatic error, it could sell for much more for coin enthusiasts. The hunt for a valuable $1,979 is part of the fun. Many collectors enjoy sifting through rolls of dollar coins purchased from banks, hoping to find a wide rim or an error coin hiding among the common pieces. This treasure hunting aspect of numismatics keeps the hobby exciting and accessible to everyone, from casual collectors to serious investors. Even someone new to coin collecting can get started by learning the key identifying features of the $1,979 and carefully checking the coins they come across. The $1,979 is also a great gateway into the broader world of U.S. coinage. Collectors who start with Susan B. Anthony dollars often go on to build sets of Eisenhower dollars, Sacagawea dollars, presidential dollars, and beyond. This coin serves as a reminder that valuable collectibles don't always have to be over 100 years old. Sometimes, even modern coins that were once overlooked can turn out to be worth much more than their face value. In conclusion, the most expensive 1979 $1 coin in fine condition is likely a 1979 P wide rim or a dramatic mint error example. Its value comes not just from its metal content or face value, but from its scarcity, historical significance, and the passion of collectors who compete to own it. The Susan B. Anthony dollar is a small coin with a big story, representing an important moment in U.S. history and offering collectors a chance to own a rare and meaningful piece of Americana. Whether you find one in your change, inherit one from a family member, or buy one from a dealer, holding this coin is like holding a piece of history, and that makes it priceless in its own way.